Hey guys, welcome back. We're currently in Bequia, part of St Vincent and the Grenadines. And we're on a mission to reach St Martin to pick up a very important package. Something that will finally solve all the power issues we've been dealing with since being back on anchor. Right now we're still about 330 nautical miles away, but it's not exactly smooth sailing. We've got a blown out mainsail and a missing batten, but hey, that's what the headsail and the iron mainsail are for, right? Oh, that looks so bad. Just try to fix with what we have, but wow. Anyway, let's hope we make it to St Martin without any major dramas. Stick around to see how the journey unfolds.
Right, everyone we know has been catching fish around us around this area lately. So, we're actually going slow enough to catch fish today at the moment. So fingers crossed we get something.
So we're on our way to, we think, Guadeloupe. We were on our way to St Martin and then Jason checked the weather before we checked out and it's changed a little bit and it's probably not going to be very nice to keep going for the next couple of days. So the plan for now is to go to Guadeloupe and then maybe leave a few days later to go to St Martin. Also, unfortunately, we have shredded our main in a few spots yesterday, flapping around in about 32 knots apparent wind. We're missing a batten, which might not have helped. So yeah, we tried to repair it like just with sail tape. It hasn't been sewn on. We didn't really have enough to like fix all the patches and some of it's quite dodgy and it's really like shredded. Like there's different material coming out of everywhere and it's not like a nice neat tear. So yeah, it's looking pretty horrendous. We're in dire need of a new sail. Like I think we're gonna have to just stop somewhere and I don't know what we're gonna do. Save up to buy one. We might get stuck.
It's just like this wind, it doesn't know what it's doing, whether it's coming or going. It literally goes from like a 120 to a 60. Yeah, it's all over the shop. And then gusting from like, it goes from like 8 knots to 20 knots. A bit like us, we don't know what we're doing.
If we're coming or going. Feels a bit like that at the moment, doesn't it?
Now,
What's going on, hon?
well, we've just got in the lee of the island,
Of
St Vincent, and there's no wind. We've got 2.7 knots of wind. We're trying to ride it as best as we can. Alright, we're nearly going backwards now.
Alright, engine is on. 2 minutes later. Didn't last long.
I feel bad doing it, but
Oh, it is what it is. Just what happens when you get to some of these islands, unfortunately. It's like you get the nice calm swell, which is always nice, but then sometimes you just get no wind.
pretty sure I can see some wind ahead of us.
Yeah. Alright, we only motored for about 15 minutes and we are back sailing. We've got anywhere from 10 to 16 knots, so on a beam. Well, on a beam true, not really on a beam apparent, but
We're going so quick. We're going 7 knots right now.
so good.
So it's pushing our wind a little bit more forward. So these light breezes are actually working in our favour. So our true wind speed is 10 knots and our apparent is 10. What have we done here?
Well, it's because you weren't looking and you like were letting it ease out without watching what you're doing.
Really me, eh? We've just passed St Vincent. We can see St Lucia in the background over there. I think we've got our technique right with going past these islands in the light winds, because there's wind shadows for all of them. We're trying to ride them on a 60 so we get as much speed as we can in those light winds. And then when we get out, we point back the direction we need to point. It works a treat for that island.
Yeah.
And we should hopefully miss the wind shadow of St. Lucia.
Yeah, because we're kind of going a bit further away from it, aren't we?
I feel like we might get caught in Martinique and Dominica. We'll see.
Yeah.
We're just cruising along, like, and it's not like dying down like we're riding waves or anything. It's consistent 8 knots.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And it doesn't feel like 8 knots right now, does it?
So comfortable. Crazy. This new prop is doing absolute wonders for our sailing.
New prop, clean bottom.
Yeah, prop speed always helps. Like everything we've done in the yard has just been amazing. The only problem is the sail.
Yeah.
We really should have got that repaired, but
it's not affecting us at the moment. Oh my god. He's like right there. Look, he's big.
I've got it right on video. Is that a killer whale?
No.
Are you sure? It's really rounded and black. It's a sperm whale or a pilot whale.
Hey, buddy.
Oh my gosh, look! What? Oh my god! That is amazing. What the hell? It's right there.
Got our high speed for the day, 8.7 knots. And we've just put the second reef in the main. Wind's picked up, 19 knots. So it just said then 24, 21, 22.
Apparent.
Oh. So yeah, it definitely was time to reef in.
The sun is setting and we're gearing up for an overnight passage. Golden hour on the water always feels a bit surreal. Calm, but with that underlying sense of anticipation. The light's fading, the horizon's softening, and soon it'll just be us and the night ahead. Jason's cutting up the tuna that our friends gave us.
And Nala's eating it all while I'm doing it.
Did she actually?
Look at her.
Oh my god.
Oh no, I shouldn't teach her to do this.
No.
It's really hard at the moment to like do everything right. What have you made us?
Lasagna.
Yummo. What a passage meal, eh?
Like.
Thank you. Have you got one?
I'm gonna use this. I've got a smart idea or not.
Homemade lasagna, thank you. How's the passage been so far?
Been pretty good so far. Not super keen on doing nights, but hopefully we have a good rest of the passage and doesn't get too spicy between the islands. We shall see, but we've got so many stars in the sky, it's unbelievable. And we've got a full moon, wherever that is. I don't think it's come up yet.
I don't think it has either.
No, it's actually quite dark right now. We're meant to have a full moon. Yeah, we should reach kind of, I suppose, like the northern point of Martinique, like as the sun rises, roundabout, something like that. So, yeah, we've got the rest of St. Lucia and the rest of Martinique and the passage in between, which we're not too far off getting to.
Yeah, it's crazy. We are flying.
Why did it stop?
Got off.
Oh well, Noah's right there, be careful.
He's still on, he's still on.
Oh, there's heaps of little fish around it.
He's still on. He's still on.
That's a tuna or something, eh?
It's like swimming with a boat.
How's that for timing right at the end of the passage?
I don't know if he's actually still on. If he is, he's not putting up any class whatsoever.
I saw it jump out. I think I might have got it on video, but not too close, not up close.
Oh, how annoying.
He must have jumped out and got off.
That was a nice tuna too.
Yeah, it was a tuna, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, he lives to see another day. Guadeloupe was one of our favourite islands last season, and we couldn't forget this particular anchorage with thermal springs flowing right onto the beach. It felt like the perfect spot to break up the passage, a little rest and relaxation before heading on to St. Martin.
So we are at the geothermal springs, sorry. It is early morning just after our passage, and what better way to relax after a passage. It's like 40 degrees in here. It is so nice. You must be getting hot now.
Nah, because you get the cold, so it kind of like refreshes you a little bit. One of Guadeloupe's hidden gems that we were lucky to come across is the geothermal springs that flow directly onto the beach. This place feels like it's definitely been kept a secret by the locals. The springs come from a geothermal plant just behind the beach, where they've cleverly directed the hot water through a man-made creek that channels it down to the shore. The water is rich in minerals, creating the perfect warm natural spa experience right next to the ocean. What makes it even better is that they've set up floodlights so you can enjoy the springs day or night, which is great, since it's often too hot during the day to fully relax in warm water. And the best part is it's completely free. It's not every day you find a place where nature and thoughtful design come together for such a unique and relaxing experience. Definitely a must visit if you're in the area. What a nice little morning wake up, hey?
Oh shit.
Don't leave me.
Hello. Hey girlies. What you doing?
Hey! What are you doing? That one there. Boom on the other side.
At the moment we do, don't we?
Yeah, I made it. Pigeon.
Pigeon Island.
Pigeon. I can't even
Island?
do a
French accent.
Îlets Pigeon.
That was good.
So I'm going to show you what it's like out here today, and it's definitely making me very happy that we didn't keep going all the way to St. Martin and we stopped in Guadeloupe, because it's bloody windy here and Guadeloupe has a big wind shadow usually, so I cannot imagine what it's like past Guadeloupe on the way to St. Martin. It would just be disgusting. People swimming out there too. Crazy people.
We were bone dry, literally bone dry. We've been so careful with water. I had to do the washing up at the back of the boat yesterday, the dishes. And now
We've pretty much got full tanks.
we have 2 full tanks.
Just from a downpour this morning. And rainwater. It's better than our water maker water.
We just bought some really nice sourdough, we think. Janae keeps wiping the flour on her ass.
Yeah, you like that?
We are going to go for a cheeky dive this morning. It's probably the place we've seen the most fish ever in our life. So we're going to go there for a dive, and then we're going to head on to Grand Anse, which is the tip of Guadeloupe, the northern tip. And then we're going to make a sail over to Saint Martin tomorrow. We've got really nice conditions, very light. We're hoping we can get the kite up and yeah, just
Cruise along.
kite sail the whole way. Hopefully there's no squalls and we should have a good sail.
We'll catch you next week as we finish off our journey to St Martin, where we'll be spending a few weeks installing some much needed upgrades to Escapade. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. If you'd like to support us further, all the links are in the description. A special thanks to everyone who contributed towards funding a new mainsail last week. Your generosity and kindness means the world to us, and we're so lucky to have our little community cheering us on.